Good afternoon, truckers. Good afternoon, trampers. Trampers. Good afternoon, social media people. Good afternoon, everybody. Everybody. Okay. So there's been a bit of a chat going on one of the videos that I made about the manual entries. So people are saying that if you're tramping, you can leave your card in overnight. I said you couldn't, so I was wrong. I will admit that. I've looked into the rules, and the rules are, yes, you can leave your card in overnight as long as you do a manual entry at the night time. Not a manual entry, sorry. Not a manual entry, other work after you've finished driving for about, other work at the night time and other work in the morning before you start again. So you can leave your card in, just do other work morning and night. The DVSA advise against it in case your truck needs to be moved for whatever reason. Because if your truck needs to be moved, and I know trampers are going to say, I've not moved my truck, I never moved my truck, I can't move my truck, it's illegal, blah, blah, blah. I know that. But the DVSA say they just recommend that you don't leave your card in because it might need to be moved. And don't forget, if you do need to move your vehicle for any reason, or you're not a tramper and you've parked it up for the night and you've gone home and left your card in because it's easier that way, and somebody moves your truck, you have to start your 9 hours again from when it stopped. So if someone's been in it and took your card out or left it on other work left it on other work, and you come back to your truck in the morning at 6 a.m, you've got to start your 9 hours or 11 hours again from that point. You cannot drive, you cannot do a printout, you've got to take another break of 9 hours minimum. So that's why the DVSA rule advise against it. I know trampers, they're going to say, I never move my truck. I know. You might have to for some reason. I don't know what. A fire, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Whatever. Truck next to you is on fire or whatever. But it does happen, and, just because it's never happened to you, then don't say it's never going to happen to you. But anyway, it is what it is. So I was wrong. You can leave your card in as long as you do other work before and other work after your break period. Also, you have to take it out for your weekend. So if you go home, when you go home at weekend, take it out, and you have to do manual entries for that. Same for your 45. So if you do 24 or a 45, you have to do manual entries for them periods, before and after, obviously. So that's where we're at. Yeah, I was wrong. I admit it. You can leave your card in if you want to, and just put it on other work before and other work after, and do manual entries at your weekends on your 45, because as you know, you can't. I mean, if you stay in the truck for your 24, that's what it is. It is what it is. But you cannot stay, as you know, you cannot stay in your truck for your 45. So you cannot just leave it in for your 45, because they'll assume you're staying in the truck. So, and you can't do that. You're not allowed to. So there we are. So definitely on your 45, you've got to take it out and do manual entries. So there we are, because they will assume that you're sleeping in the truck if you keep it in. Okay, that's where we're at. I apologise. I can't remember the names, but some of the guys, Jordan was one of them. I can't remember the other guy's name, but there was a couple of other guys. I can't remember the names. I could look back, but whoever you were, I apologise. You can leave your card in. Just do your other work before and after, and on your 45. If you stay in it for your 24, obviously you can stay in it for your 24, but your 45, you cannot stay in your truck, obviously, so you cannot leave your card in. for that period. So you have to do manual entries then. And that is that. That's where we're at with that. I apologise, and I hope you've had a great weekend. I hope you've had some sunny weather, because it's sunny here in sunny Manchester at the minute. that's unusual. So there we are. So there we are. You can leave your card in on tramping. I mean, I'm guessing you can leave it in if you park it up for the night, as long as you do other work before, break, and then other work in the morning when you do your walk round. I'm guessing. But would I risk that? I personally wouldn't, if I'm leaving it in the yard or something like that, because you don't know who's going to move it, and they'll probably move it without putting the card in if it's just in the yard, and your card will be in there and it'll go to other work. So then you need to take a break. Then you can't work the next day, and they're going to say it's your fault, so you won't get paid. But it's your choice. It's your choice, totally. So I hope that clarifies that point. Any other points you want to discuss, let me know. Peace out. Stay shiny.